5 reasons Trim Healthy might not be working for you, or really whatever plan you're on. These reasons can really incorporate whatever you're doing because there is a strategy and there's a right strategy for you and there's one that might be working against you. And today I want to talk about the 5 reasons your strategy might not be working. So listen up and see if you can relate to some of this. Gaining belly fat in perimenopause and menopause even while eating Trim Healthy and doing all the right things? Feeling exhausted, inflamed, and so done with the scale? Hey, I'm Chris Honeycutt, Jesus follower, Trim Healthy coach, and your midlife hype girl. I believe God didn't design you to live stuck, bloated, or burned out. This podcast helps you partner with your hormones, ditch the belly fat, and finally feel strong, calm, and confident in a body you actually enjoy living in. Friend, I know this season can feel so heavy. You're doing everything you can to lose weight, but nothing is working. You feel bloated, exhausted, and like your body is turning on you. I want you to know you're not failing. Your hormones are just shifting, and it's time for a new strategy. That's why I created the Midlife Fat Loss Formula, a 6-month group coaching experience that's already helping women drop inches, lower inflammation, and feel strong again. If you're ready to feel like yourself again, come join us at bit.ly/join fat loss formula. That's bit.ly/join fat loss formula. Grab your sipper and let's go. The first reason, and this might be a shock to you, that you may not be seeing results is because of your mindset. I'm going to say 90% of weight loss and really everything we do is connected to mindset. This is what I love most coaching on. And I think it's because it's where I have found the most freedom and overcoming empowerment in my own life was when I started doing the mindset work. I just used to listen to a lot of things my brain would tell me and think it was true and go into some spin or worry or rumination or blaming or judgment or criticism or despair. And I realized when I found this tool to help me really look to see what's going on in my brain, is this true? Do I want to think that? Is that helpful? How can I rewire that? How can I renew that? It really changed everything. I began to have much more success and peace in my life when I learned this. And this is something that I teach, especially in my Midlife Fat Loss Formula, which is my 6-month coaching group where we work on this weekly. Also teach this in my Thrive Tribe. We work on this maybe monthly. And then anytime I am working with anyone, even individually, this is something that I hone in on because whatever issue you're having, I guarantee it starts with mindset. So some of the wrong mindsets that are sabotaging us are having that roller coaster diet because you're either a perfectionist where it's all or nothing, or you don't believe that you can lose the weight or get healthy, or you don't believe that the way that you're doing it is doable or that you can be consistent. See, all of these go back to what we're believing. Consistency, motivation, what you believe in are foundation for creating success in your weight loss journey. Your mindset may be wrong in that thinking that you need to cut calories or you need to eat less or that you are eating too much or maybe you're eating the wrong strategy. Your mindset is keeping you from being balanced and showing up for yourself consistently because you might be connected to the scale and not your progress or your journey. So the mindset is key. If you don't believe that your strategy is going to work for you, it definitely won't. So you pick your strategy based on wisdom, based on how your body is feeling. You pick your strategy and then you manage your mind along the way. When you feel like giving up, we manage our mindset around it. Maybe there's a shift here. Maybe there is a key that you haven't found yet, But if you give up now and you start back over, that mindset is keeping you on the dieting roller coaster. You might start looking for something else. So let's get into our mindset. Like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking about yourself, your body, this season in life, your strategy, eating plan, your exercise? Let's clean all that up. Let's clean that up first. That way you can show up with a clean slate and you can work on those committed thoughts, the helpful thoughts that you want to continue to think so that you can show up for yourself consistently. All right, real quick before we jump in, my friends, if your jeans aren't fitting like they used to, you're exhausted for no reason, or what worked in your 30s isn't working anymore, you are not alone and you're definitely not broken. You just need a strategy that fits your season. That's exactly what I teach inside the Midlife Fat Loss Formula, my 6-month group coaching program built for real midlife women. Come take a look at bit.ly/join fat loss formula. That's bit.ly/join fat loss formula. So managing our mind and being in it for the long haul. I talk to so many women and they're like, how long is it going to take me? I point you out a year, 2 years. I'm sorry, sister. That's the truth. In menopause, it's going to be longer. So if you're expecting results in 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 2 months, sometimes even 3 months, it doesn't mean it's not working. Now, there are some times when you want to stop and you want to evaluate. And I think that's why working with a coach is fantastic, because you can get another set of eyes. You can get some objectivity. But let's go back to, what are you believing about your own health journey and weight loss journey? The second thing is that you could be following an incomplete or incorrect program. You could be doing the Trim Healthy maybe incorrectly, or you might be doing a fad diet. That's an incorrect program that's not going to support your hormones. You may be doing something that's not supporting your hormones. You might be doing some things right, but missing some key pieces. And that's going to give you the roller coaster results, and that's going to lead to that inconsistency. So we want to focus on what is working for you. And we want to look at, as far as Trim Healthy goes, are you doing this a more wise way for the mature woman? This is what I'm teaching. This is what I'm teaching here. This is what I'm teaching in my group coaching. This is what the Trim Healthy Wisdom book is teaching, is there are some things that need to shift. And instead of going in it like, oh my gosh, I have to learn all this new stuff. No. We're just tweaking. We're just finding some new keys, some new tools that can unlock hope for you. Another thing that might be happening is that you're eating healthy. Maybe you're eating clean, but you're not eating correctly. Maybe you're not separating your fuels. Maybe you're not getting enough carbohydrates. Maybe you're getting too many fats or having too many dense foods. Maybe you're not getting enough fiber. Fiber is queen. Or maybe you're not getting enough protein. Protein is king. And having your carbohydrates in the right setting at the right time. These are strategic things that we learn and can learn from Trim Healthy and that are taught. And if we're not doing all of those, but you think that you are, maybe you're fooling yourself, or maybe you're not aware, or maybe you really do think you've got this going on, and maybe you do. But these are the things that you want to look at. Am I doing this correctly? The other thing that can affect that weight loss is the wrong type of activity. Are you doing too much cardio, not enough strength? Are you doing the wrong intensity or not the correct duration for hormonal health? And the result that happens is we don't turn on fat burning. We actually burn muscle. We increase stress. We slow metabolism. So if we're doing the wrong activity, it's going to backfire. And number 5, maybe you're missing the sweet spot. Maybe you aren't in a flow. Maybe you're herky-jerky. Your life can't slow down enough so that you can really stay on your plan and stay on it consistently. Not perfectly, but consistently. Maybe you're letting too many activities throw you off plan. And I understand it's hard. I've got lots of things going on this month. I cannot even every single weekend is full of graduations and weddings and bachelorette parties and this and that and the other. And it's easy to just, and lake days, it's easy just to give in and eat the food that is there at those places. But that's not going to serve me. That gets me out of my sweet spot. How can I navigate that? I navigate that by thinking ahead of time. What can I bring for myself? What are the best choices here? If I am going to have some off plan, when is that going to be? What is that going to look like? What am I going to do next for strategy? And all these things can be navigated. And sometimes it just feels like a lot, doesn't it? It just feels like a whole lot. But once you get the tools and you get a system for yourself, when life happens, sure, I might be thrown off for a couple of days, but we get right back on, back in the sweet spot. So we want to look for that sweet spot. All of these things together can definitely work against you, but sometimes you might just have one of these off and it's still not going to help you with your weight loss journey or bring your body into balance. So go back over this list. Let's just reiterate what these are. Number one, how's your mindset? Are you working on that? Are you coming up with some I can statements, or I'm that girl, or choosing to believe in this trim healthy journey for your season, or choosing to believe that you can actually be consistent even if you're not demonstrating that? Number two, are you following an incomplete or incorrect program? Where are we with that? Number three, you're eating healthy, you're eating clean, but not correctly. Maybe you're not separating your fuels, maybe too many crossovers, maybe you're eating in between meals, maybe you're grazing throughout the day, maybe you're having too little calories, maybe you're intermittent fasting, your hormones get tanked with that. Maybe your foods are not in the right balance. Number four, wrong type of activity, not doing enough, doing too much, and the just right sweet spot. Are you doing the just right sweet spot for you, your age, your fitness level, your hormones? Are you missing the sweet spot? That's your flow. Can you get into a flow and then you get out of the flow because you got too many things going on? Do you need to create space for yourself to rest and to plan and say no to something? You're in charge of your schedule, ladies. You really are. So take note. Which one of these do you feel like is tripping you up? And let's start working on that today. Don't wait. Today is the day. Did you know that I have a free community of women in midlife just like you? Busy women who are working hard to lose weight with the Trim Healthy plan but feel hijacked by hormones and unexplained weight gain. I share menopause tips, superfood spotlights, delicious recipes, and so much more. Come join us at facebook.com/groups/get-your-trim-on. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who might be struggling to lose weight in perimenopause or even menopause without confusion and without overwhelm? Also, please leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It blesses me to know this podcast is helping you. Time to grab my protein smoothie and head to the pickleball court. I'll meet you back here on Wednesday for another Honeycast episode. See ya. Oh, and before we wrap up, can I let you in on a little secret? I've got something super fun coming next week. And if you ever wish you could hop on a quick coaching call with me or treat yourself to a little trim healthy mama shopping spree, you're going to love this. Starting July 28th, I'm giving away a 15-minute private coaching call. Just you and me, friend. Let's get you unstuck. A $50 gift certificate to the Trim Healthy store. And all you need to do is to leave a review for the podcast, share your favorite episode, and post your entry in my free Facebook group. It's called Menopause Makeover with the hashtag giveaway. That's it. Super simple. And it could be just the encouragement and support you've been needing. So get ready. Mark your calendar for July 28th through the 30th and keep listening for all the details. I can't wait to cheer you on.